Hello, everyone. This is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking Philadelphia Eagles' ugly loss. I know it's preseason, but it was an ugly loss to the Patriots. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Just like it say in the title, I think I put bright spots. So I will go over that, but let's go over the ugly, man. The team fought with it was no heart. Seemed like really no game plan. Jalen Hurts all of a sudden had this stomach bug. I wasn't sure what was going on. But the bright spot of this game, or bright spots of this game, I will go over. But do I have to go over the ugly? Defense was, you know, we really needed our starters. Zach McPherson, he was getting cooked, but come on, he's a rookie. He just got to learn. And it's bigging up Cam Newton and Matt Jones for the game they had. Come on, first stringers versus third, basically stringers. Like basically none of the starting on defensive linemen started. Offensive line, we sat basically the whole offensive line. Now that was the bad. We did lose 35-0 and not scoring any points after destroying these guys all through training camp. And we come out and literally lay an egg. A bit disheartening, a bit concerning, but it is what it is. Preseason doesn't really count. But let's go over the bright spots. And the bright spot is the guy who did not even play yesterday. It's Jalen Hurts, who had 0 for 0. He had the same stats I had. 0 for 0, no yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. But he was the bright spot of this game. You know why? Because he let you know he is the starter of this team. If Jalen Hurts go down, we're in trouble. Because Joe Flacco ain't it. Joe Flacco ain't it. Like I've been telling people for the longest, Joe Flacco is not it. Another bright spot of the game, Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard looked more lean, looked like he more motivated to play football. When I seen him out there, he made plays, he ran hard. Jordan Howard looks good. According to Pro Football Focus, this was the best guy to play for the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday was Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell played pretty well. He had a good game. He showed me that, he can play. He can make some plays. He's very similar to Miles Sanders. But both of them gotta get their hands right as far as catching. But if you have a Kenneth Gainwell and a Miles Sanders, hey, and even if Miles Sanders, I hope it doesn't come down to this, but even if Miles Sanders doesn't plan to be the guy we thought he was, at least we have a Kenneth Gainwell who can step in that role. But I hope it doesn't come down to that, because even with Miles Sanders, that's another bright spot. He showed flashes, 9-yard run. Like he was moving, he looked pretty quick. But the drops in training camp are a bit concerning. Another bright spot, Alex Singleton. Alex Singleton, I should have started with him first, but hey, he seemed like he the only one that showed up to play. He was playing. He was balling. I seen that cheap shot that offensive lineman did. Alex Redmond, whatever his name is, that was a cheap shot. Alex Singleton came to play football. I don't know about these other guys, but he came to play football. Milton Williams, he showed flashes. Milton Williams looked great. He's looking like he can be dangerous off that deep. He's showing flashes where as though he can be that top tier guy off the edge. I would say that he's showing flashes of it. And hopefully that's it, because Brandon Graham, as he aged, I know he's aging like wine, but at the end of the day, he's aging, and eventually it's going to come to a point where he has to retire. And when you start looking at a Burnett, a Josh Sweat, and a Milton Williams, I'm telling you, look like something, man. But yeah, those are really the bright spots I have. Is Alex Singleton came to play, Kenneth Gainwell came to play. Should I put a bright spot on all the starters? How important the starters are? Darius Slay, Javon Hargrave, Derek Burnett, Josh Sweat, Jalen Hurts. Should I put a bright spot on them? Because it was evident that we needed those starters. Like, I know Eagles, we always been next man up mentality, but I don't know what that was. Yeah, he literally played with no heart. And Nick Sirianni, you seen what I seen. Some cuts gotta be made fast. Also, how can I forget about Devonta Smith? I know a lot of people hated the drops, the two drops. I think one of them really didn't count because it was a roughing the passer. But that route running, he's real with that route running. He's real. I know a lot of people was hating, saying like maybe Devonta Smith ain't it, this and that. But that route running was amazing. I like the idea of having Jalen Rager on special teams. I really like that idea. I think I see what the receivers he's going with. Nick Sirianni, and I like it because I think he's going Quez. I believe he's going Devonta Smith, of course, and I think he's going Jalen Rager. I like that. I like those starters. So, yeah, that's all I really got. You had. I can't go over the ugly because if I do, this video will be 20 minutes long about the offensive line, Nate Herbert snaps, Joe Flacco just not making good decisions, bad snap, fall on the ball. No, you trying to pick it up and throw. You got hit again, fumble. Come on, man. I don't want to go over that. The Patriots, y'all got this one, man. And this is what Bill Belichick do. He could not leave Philadelphia, us destroying them in training camp, and then getting destroyed in the preseason game. So he did what he was supposed to do. It is what it is. I would like to see our starters in that second game, but hey, Jalen Hurts went down, and look, the whole team just looked bad, right? So that's why he was such a bright spot in this game. Well, same stats as me. Very bright spot. What do you think and how do you feel about this team? I mean, are we concerned? Are we really concerned after this preseason game? Are we concerned about Nick Sirianni? Is our next man up mentality, we losing it? I don't know. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goes.